see. That's right. haciendo? ¡Ojo con lo que haces! ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¡Ojo con lo que haces! ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¡Ten cuidado! ¿Sí? No sé ni cómo agradecerte todo lo que me has ayudado. Y aquí tienes algo por haberme echado una mano. ¿Necesitas algo? ¡Para ya! ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
see that in the dark. I knew I was missing something. That's all right, though. What's up, Nexus? Oh. Wait, am I in the group right now? Oh, I am. Hey, I kind of forgot. Oh shit. Oh, I just fucked up badly. Oh, anyway.
I've been sitting here for 2 hours.
No way.
I've been sitting here for 2 hours.
Have I actually been playing this for 2 hours? No, that can't be. No, I've only been on this for like, what,
There we go.
30 minutes?
You had, so your last stream, this is when I checked.
Okay, I'm that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Your last stream, that was 3 hours ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours ago. I hopped on about 2 hours after that, because I woke up at 1:50 and hopped on at 2.
Oh, I see.
I've been here ever since. I just went quiet because I didn't hear you doing anything for about an hour and a half.
Really?
So I've just been in here.
Tis a day for Skyrim.
¿De dónde sales tú?
What? You dare? Very well, then. How exactly do I want to do this? I was trying to remember. Oh,
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That'll happen. Nonsense. I always have plenty of magic. Ching! Oh, there that is. Look at that. And there's that. Hold on, Gundiao. Wait a minute. Like, I just realized you're in right now. Isn't it like super early for you?
Yeah.
Well, good morning, my good sir.
Yeah, 7 in the morning right now.
Okay. Okay, not too early then, but good morning,
Yeah.
my good sir.
Yeah, nothing. Bro, I've got to go to work in less than half an hour from now, so it's like, or actually technically 30 minutes.
So wait, here's my question. Is it Sunday for you, or is it Saturday, right? Or is it Monday for you?
Monday.
It's Monday right now for you.
Yeah.
Isn't that some shit? It's Sunday for me.
Oh shit, my jaw.
Sunday, 5 in the afternoon, essentially.
Mm.
But yet, on the other side of the world, it's already Monday.
Yeah.
7, 8 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to get on as early as I used to.
Oh, I understand. It's essentially the same for me.
Work, and just being tired all the time. Like, yeah.
Me has liberado del yugo de los sacros ideales.
Never heard his voice in Spanish before.
Gracias.
Vamos, a ver cómo pelea. Oh. Hoy no es tu día.
Now then. I'm glad we've at least had this little opportunity for us to join together then like this.
Yeah, I've been
It's
busy
been a
as
while.
hell.
No, we all have been, you know, and it's like you.
Yeah, but it also doesn't help. Yep,
I mean,
sorry.
you know, no, I'm just saying, like, you know, you join in when you can, you know. So it's like, I mean, the fact that like I forgot, like I was even in the group today.
That was I joined in complete silence and I'm like, I'm not even gonna speak. I'm just gonna wait until he realizes that he's in
joined
the
the
group.
So you joined the group 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I've been here ever since.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's been about 2 hours.
I think
Close to 3 now.
okay, because for a little bit I was on my Xbox, so it's like I didn't even realize. Okay, I didn't turn the console off, but I'm like.
Nope, I've pretty much been in here ever since.
Well done. That's funny. Just pick up something.
Wait a minute, am I still in the group right now?
I was playing Halo Infinite earlier. Just playing a little bit on that, and I was on the campaign. And then I'm like, all right, we're gonna take a break from this. I'm like, I was gonna hop on some Skyrim, and here we are.
Yeah, I've been playing all sorts of other games lately.
I have Lords of the Fallen. I don't know, just didn't feel like hopping on it today, or like at the moment. And I was like, well, maybe we'll kind of see here. Like, I mean, it seemed interesting. You know, I beat the first boss. I think I died like once or twice.
Yeah, the first one.
It wasn't really
alright.
like, you know, okay.
Yeah.
I was reading some of the comments. Some people were talking about like the shit. It just got real interesting over here. I was reading the comments and some people were talking about like people quit because of the first boss or some shit. And I didn't get why. So I thought that was weird.
Yeah, I played the new game, the new Lord of the Fallen PlayStation 5, and I don't think it's as crazy as I thought it was going to be. But I think it was pretty good for its own thing. I actually kind of think the creatures were like experimental with the first game. The boss was cool. Wanted to do PvP?
I can hear you a lot better now.
Yeah.
I heard about like 70% of that. It's hard to
like
over the dragon and okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're good.
And the Legion apparently wants it now with us. But it's like it's all good. Dragon or Legion, okay. All of y'all can get it.
Yeah.
As you were saying, my bad.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. It's good. Oh, the second game was a pretty. The second game is pretty good. I just think like it had so many problems on release. Like until they finally did these final patches for it, like to make it better. I think it's definitely gotten better from what I've heard. I haven't played it in a while though. Like after it just got released, like a month ago. And I don't know. It looks great. I just think I just miss the ability in like DarthWolf 3's Asher or weapon up or I don't know. I think the spells prints take over that, if you ask me anything honestly though.
I was on Dark Souls 3 earlier myself. It had been a while since I've like actually played through on that.
Yeah.
So like all of my characters, or most of my characters now, are all in like their new game cycle or the beginning of like their new game cycle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just, I was playing earlier. It just felt like the game was off though. You ever like? Oh, whoops, not that sound. You ever just maybe playing at like a particular console? Doesn't matter what console.
Yeah.
Feel like after you've like had that console for so long, it feels like it's sluggish when you're playing certain games or some games.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I can somewhat feel that.
I don't know. It just feels like lately I've been noticing like a lot of the and not just in Dark Souls 3, like frames are dropping a lot in several of the games.
Yeah.
And damn, even the blacksmith got murdered.
Yeah, I've been so busy with this new Souls game, and it's kind of been around technically already for a year now. I think I've shown it to you guys in the past, maybe not too long ago. It's called Salt and Sacrifice. It's one of the successors to Salt and Sanctuary.
Yep, I remember you talking about it. It's a It's a 2D game, right?
Yeah. It was like one of those really fun 2D Souls games that actually end up having multiplayer, and I was like really excited because I really just enjoy Soul games that have like some kind of multiplayer to it. And yeah, this one did pretty well. I just think for some reason when people play its first or like predecessor compared to the instead of playing the sequel, it's really weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think maybe I see why for some reason, because some people just think like the mages were really like annoying to continue to hunt, even though that's like a very Monster Hunter thing to do.
What in Salt and Sacrifice? So mages are considered monsters.
Yeah.
I don't like this already.
That's fun. That's correct. It's cool because I just thought it was cool. I just thought it's like if you could fight the same boss you really like this thing over and over again. I thought it was really nice. I actually don't mind some of the bosses. There was like a Draconian knight and he looked sick. He like shoots light, just dragon element or whatever it's called at you. And I just thought it was really cool.
So wait, is he considered a knight or a mage?
He's like he's a mage, but he does like he's got a lot of like melee attacks with fire and like this dragon element they call it, whatever. There's like definitely like a heap of variety of different like mages there, that's for sure, and they're very fun to fight. A lot of them are. Like they're very all well balanced and stuff. Like if you got like once you play enough of the game, you can get really good and just dodge the attacks without hesitation, and it's pretty good. And they finally just released a DLC without the players even knowing for this game. I didn't get told until later about, and I found it myself really early on. They did straight up a Dark Souls 3 undead matchmaking, pretty much, in a way. And made it way more interesting with that. What's it called again? Heart of the Altar Stone. Let me check this.
Quick question. You guys, are you guys looking at the stream right now?
Oh no, I'm not. Unfortunately, I should pull it up.
Nexus. Okay, just that. What I'm looking at right now. Does this remind you of anything at all? This site right here. Look just anything look similar to anything at all?
The only thing that's like running through my head as you're facing towards. Wait, where the fuck are you? Wait a minute.
What is that? A seal? Oh, there's a seal.
A Horker, actually, is what they're called in.
Okay. I'm not very good with these Skyrim characters.
Why. I'm getting
it would be a walrus.
I'm getting like Gale's arena from this.
It reminds me of something from Dragon's Inquisition for some reason, to me. I don't know why.
You know what? I didn't see that, but now I do see that too, actually.
Yeah. It's that one DLC Frost Dragon area. I don't know what it's called again.
Well, actually, I was going to just simply say it looks like, it reminds me of Skyhold. I mean, a number of areas.
Yeah.
But there's a number of things in Dragon Age Inquisition. I didn't even think of that, but this actually reminds me of something else. Has anybody else thought of it yet? What this reminds me of?
I was thinking about because the buildings in the distance. I was thinking Gale's arena in the Green City.
Ooh, that's not a bad
else?
idea. Yeah. I'm thinking of Witcher, from the actual Witcher right now. Like either the game or the series, because they're both pretty close in terms of like area with ice.
Let's keep to the game. Give me the area that it reminds you of from the Witcher. Are we talking Witcher 3?
Witcher 3. I don't play much Witcher. I've heard a lot about it. That's the thing. So
I mean, I'm trying to think right now. I could see that. You know, I'm talking about this whole picture, like the whole the landscape.
Yeah. The whole landscape.
I mean, I could see the Witcher. I could see that certainly. You know, didn't consider that. Anything else?
I don't know why. I'm thinking of Ariandel for some reason, actually, from Dark Souls 3. Because, like, this bottom area kind of reminds me of, like, the area where you go fight the Grave Tender and stuff, and all the way up there with those buildings kind of reminds me of where, like, Ariandel should be, or where Freya should be.
Nothing else? Nothing else is coming to mind?
No.
Nexus?
Nope.
What about Elden Ring? Like, Lakes of
Elden Ring?
Son of a bitch!
Wait, I'm trying to think.
Lakes of Liurnia.
Yeah,
I have not.
There it is.
Oh,
yeah,
Lake and River.
Like, does this not, like, look so much? I mean, we're just missing the Erd Tree.
Dude, I haven't played Elden Ring in ages. I stopped playing that game. Like, it's not because it's bad, it was just me getting annoyed at the game half the time.
I stopped playing it because I am waiting for the DLC right now.
I hop back on it when I kind of feel like hopping back on Elden Ring and just playing through certain areas.
I mean,
or
hell, I'm just going through Dark Souls 1 again.
It's really the magic they bring, the magic that brings you back to Elden Ring. They did well on a lot of the application, and the fact that you can jump. It's a FromSoft game that you can jump in, so it's like that and Sekiro, like, is essentially like a little difficult for me to be like, nah, to completely write it off. So
yeah,
and of course, like, its character design is still phenomenal, like top notch, definitely. I mean, like, when you go back to Dark Souls Remastered, it's like you remember, like, damn, the character design was like this. we forget about that.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be like this, not anymore.
Yeah, no. I'm currently in the works of trying to get a PlayStation 5 so I can finally
There's very... Dude, that game is... Oh my god, I get annoyed when playing that game for some reason. I love Demon Souls. It's the first Souls game before Dark Souls even was made.
I still have the original, and actually...
I do too, yeah. I still...
The
original stuff. I think the original was way more fun to play, honestly. Jesus Christ, honestly.
There it is.
Like, I don't know what it is, but I just prefer playing the first one, man.
I don't really have complaints about the remake because it's really well done. Like, I played it for like probably an hour, but I was told I can't beat the first boss because the person whose console it was wanted to beat it. So I was like, okay, whatever. I got through the entire first area within about 10 minutes, and I was just running around going back and forth.
What game was this again?
Demon Souls.
Demon Souls, right.
Yeah, the literal predecessor of every Souls game.
It got foreshadowed after Dark Souls came around, so that's why it didn't get so popular at all.
There was something that FromSoft had created before then. What the fuck? Oh wait, that's...
Kingfield! Kingfield, that's what you're talking about.
Yep.
That was the first, like, Souls-ish game they ever made, and it was, like, really hard and stuff back in, those days. I don't even know what was made, like, 2001?
Yeah,
super
but
old.
I mean, like, you know, that's like essentially like the skeleton, you could say.
Structure of the game.
Yeah, basically, or of like the FromSoft design, or what would become the FromSoft design later on.
Yeah.
So, and then hence, like, you know, that became Demon Souls down the line. There's a lot that obviously I'm leaving out because, you know, I don't know all the ins and outs of it and shit, but even though I haven't played Demon Souls, like, I'm very, very well aware of just, like, what it represents.
What it is.
Like, right, exactly. Its reputation precedes itself.
Yeah, no. With the remake?
Your reputation precedes... We know about this one.
Oh, we know about it. It's just not many people really talk about it.
We've heard. No, everyone fucking talks about it. Like, everyone talks about Demon
Everybody
Souls.
talks about the remake. They don't talk about the original very often.
Oh, I see.
I like both. I do prefer the original, but the reason why I really like the remake is because of the parent and riposte animations. Oh, those are fucking awesome.
I don't know what it is. I just, like, I love playing Demon Souls for the first time and then stuff. When I really heard, when I heard about getting Penetrator's armor in the remake, I was like, dude, I gotta get that.
Yeah, that's another reason why I want to fucking play the game.
It's so annoying because you have to go through 3 game runs just to get those coins, and you have to make sure you get every single one of them to get the right amount for each game run.
Yes.
You do 1 or 2 game runs now. Before it was 2 full game runs, but they fixed them at 1 game run afterwards. But I found it annoying, so I do this glitch that my friends and I wanted to do, but I still couldn't get it because my friends were too lazy to help me. And it's like upsetting because I really wanted it.
God, I really want to play Demon Souls Remake.
Also, one thing I hate as well is when I have a thing I really do hate, you lose a level every time you die from either a player or King alone.
I like to go up against the Boss King just because of the way that he can just steal a level. That was awesome. I love that. I don't know why they didn't keep that in any of the games.
Yeah, it would be kind of frustrating to some players.
That would be frustrating. They would have to make you change tactics. It's that.
Yeah.
Spot on, perfect for me.
Mudcrab defeated by Chorus. Surprising.
It's actually funny to me now I'm playing this game, the Soul and Sacrifice, because Raganagus, I don't know how you say it, was a really interesting name. The worm. It's just like the bluish dragon with a weird looking beard. And then I was like, how are they gonna make a dragon work in this game? And I was like, oh, that he flies above me and just starts breathing fire. I mean, and does kind of like a looping thing. It's kind of like animation. I was like, all right. I was like, because I was not really sure how they could program a dragon in 2D that very well, and it actually worked out fine.
I mean, like, I don't doubt, like, it's a decent game, or, you know, phenomenal game. You know, I'm not trying to downplay it in any way, you know.
Yeah.
El aserradero es mi responsabilidad y es todo lo que me preocupa, únicamente, ¿lo entiendes?
Yeah.
Due to it being, two-dimensional.
I do have to admit, this game does have a lot of freedom, though, I have to admit, for what it was.
Like, I was just playing Halo Infinite earlier, and I did a few like of the multiplayer matches, but then I finally got on campaign again. And hang on a second, let me just switch this theme. My bad. There we go. That on, and then of course that right there. That would be nicely.
I'm also trying to get into the works of getting a a new PlayStation 3 so I can actually play the original Demon's Souls 2.
Oh, nice.
I have Demon's Souls on my PlayStation 3.
What was I just saying? I was talking about something I forgot.
Yeah, you were talking about Halo Infinite.
Right. And so I eventually got back on. Thanks for like reminding me because I like was doing like 2 or 3 different things.
Yeah.
So I hop on Halo and it just reminded me, like, again, it's like exactly the same reason I was playing Dark Souls earlier, the exact same reason I'm playing Skyrim right now, is just the open world, just being able to roam freely, and like there's just this whole world you can like just explore at your leisure in any order, like, you know, however you decide to get there, type shit. And which is essentially like why I don't play a lot of other games. Especially like you never see me on sports games. First of all,
yeah, I don't enjoy sports games.
Not really like my thing. Just saying. Secondly, like a lot of linear storyline games, like I don't really play that often. Like as much as I like God of War, it's like I do like the God of War, the 2 God of Wars that have come out for PS4 and PS5 now. But,
yeah.
You know, prior to that, it's like you didn't really have that as an option either. So linear-based storyline games are just kind of like cool for a playthrough here and there, but then it's like, to be on it consistently, like
bland.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know, it only ends one way, and it, like, for the most part, it goes like pretty much the same way. The Witcher kind of falls in the same category, even though it does still have like this open world feature where you can still kind of like go and explore and like play at your leisure. You know, you got all sorts of side quests and shit. That's kind of like what makes it less bland and and also given the fact that, I don't know about Witcher 2, but Witcher 3 has multiple endings as well, so it's like,
yeah,
you decide how the game ends, which is actually an interesting feature about Dragon Age Inquisition, where it's like the combat isn't really the greatest, but there's a lot of like story content and just like you essentially write like how the ending goes, and it's really difficult to like plan everything out for something like as intricate as a game like Dragon Age or like a 3-part series. Unlike Mass Effect, where it's still a bit, you know, Mass Effect wasn't. I don't know if you guys played Mass Effect at all.
I have.
Gundio, have you played Mass Effect?
No, unfortunately not.
Have you heard of it?
No, unfortunately I haven't.
Essentially, it's very similar to Dragon Age. It's this
yeah.
BioWare made the
I
game.
didn't get to finish Dragon Age. I really wanted to, but I just had something up against the play at the time.
Did you play just Inquisition, or did you play the other games as well?
No, just Inquisition.
Yeah, so you can actually create, like, that's what I love about BioWare's games, or at least Dragon Age and Mass Effect, where it's like, it's a 3-part trilogy, like, you write the fucking story type shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, which is, like, super cool, like, and just, that's always been something that's just been phenomenal in my book. Like, where, like, alright, buy this game, and, like, continue off there, and, like, on this adventure, and then, like, that's a whole fucking project, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I really wish they would fix the Renegade feature in Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition for PlayStation. I don't know if it's like an issue on Xbox. I don't have it on that, but I have the series on Xbox. I don't need to buy a Legendary Edition. I just don't have the. They just don't have it available on PlayStation 4. I don't think. But anyway, like,
yeah.
Even with that, it's like just there's a lot of 3D games out there that are still limited, just in the way that the game is designed in that same sense. It's why I'll play like a fighter, but just kind of be like, once I'm like, all right, I've had enough of this. Like, I'm looking to explore and go and do some shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, so intrigue. I mean, Salt and Sacrifice. It's like the story sounds interesting though, or at least like.
Yeah, it's got a good story. I heard you get like different. It's not, you don't get really different endings unlike the first game for some reason. I think I've heard. But like this one makes it where you get more freedom on where you want to go. Or how you want to put it. What's it called as well? The bosses are nice. I give that. I've given them some credit for making some really decently hard bosses.
I have to admit, the worst scenario you could ever have in this game, personally, is fighting two mages in the same area. I raged at one point. I remember fighting this poison one, and then this dark one, and then at the same time, and they just kept comboing me, like literally combo hitting me into air, and I just couldn't get to the ground properly and even get back up or recover. And I just got killed mid combo. I'm like, I got so mad, I just like stopped playing the game for a whole hour just to go sit down and grab a drink.
And sometimes it be like that.
That's the only problem with this game. They just don't know when to like limit mages' attacks because they don't like get exhausted or anything like to have a cooldown. They just constantly hit until you die. It's a problem.
But you know, that's what I would say about like the enemies on Dark Souls, for example. It's like they don't actually have like a stamina bar at all. They can just like infinitely attack you, like if the enemy were to choose to do that.
Yeah.
Especially bosses. Like they have, and you know, and it's like they can just use like all sorts of magic and like all like ridiculous types of moves. Excuse me, sorry. I'm fighting about myself. So who was I just fighting? It was just an Irithyll, and those Pontiff knives. Oh, like they always get me with like their. They'll like dash forward and then like strike like continuously after that. And if you start rolling, the camera starts to bounce like erratically, like just all over the fucking place. You know, but you can't like you can't break. I'm trying to figure out how to say it, like you can't put enough distance between you and the enemy at that
aggro
point.
range.
Yeah, and it's like exact. Thank you. Because of the fact like every attack brings them so much closer to you. And the fact that it's like they're redirected. Like every time the enemy attacks you, it's always auto-corrected. So the tracking is fucking insane in all FromSoft games. Like just period. Like that's just like essentially like one of their founding principles. It seems is how I would like to look at that. And it's really fucking irritating at times because I'm like, you know, and just essentially that we're limited by stamina, but the enemy is not limited by stamina, so they can just continuously attack you until you run out of stamina. Yeah. At least, I mean, like at least in Sekiro, there is no stamina bar, but there's like a lot of points where you can only react in certain ways in Sekiro. Yeah.
I never get to beat Sekiro, unfortunately. I gave up on trying to beat it. I'll be honest.
It can be very fucking difficult and like rage inducing. I'm not gonna.
I love its challenge. I just think I wasn't meant to play it personally. I'll be honest.
Nexus, what are you up to on Dark Souls 3 right now? By the way.
Oh, I just hopped on.
I saw that.
Like,
I was like
instantaneously. I just hopped on.
Yeah.
I saw you were on that a little bit.
Dude, I've been playing way more Dark Souls 2 than I have Dark Souls 3 or 1.
Oh, fuck Dark Souls 2. Jeez, that game pisses me off. I spent over 600 hours and still didn't beat the fucking game until 800 hours. That was on PlayStation 3.
Oh my god, you played it none the why? It was worse on PlayStation 3 than it was on PlayStation 4.
Seeing as Nexus is on Dark Souls 3 at the moment, I think I might hop on that as well. I mean, I was on Skyrim actually at the moment simply because like I'm running a new. I went back from a certain point because I used a glitch, or there's a glitch in this where you have both the werewolf and vampire lord powers. But if you feed on blood at all, I don't whether you drink about like potion of blood or if you feed on immortal. You will then suffer the negative effects of being a vampire in the sunlight and all that shit. Like right now I get no negative side effects. I'm also not resistant to disease and shit. Which is kind of interesting. But actually, yeah, see, like I don't get like what the fuck is that? So I'm gonna go cleanse that really quickly and then I'm gonna hop on Dark Souls 3. But what I was getting at though is that there's a mission though that they send you on, or like the because I sided with the vampires, and apparently, I mean, I made a save for it just because, but it was like, I don't know, felt like kind of just playing along with that quest line for a little bit. And it's a raiding quest where they just have you feed on a mortal and then turn them into a vampire. You know, I was doing a bunch of raiding quests, trying to get like a specific one, and I ended up redoing it just like the other day and just got the ones that I wanted, and I was like, wow, okay. So now I can actually play through without that negative effect on me now.
Yeah.
So I lost about like 4 or 5. I think I was at like level 56, or 50, something like that. So that's why I was on Skyrim now.
Yeah. It's just funny though, because I love Dark Souls 2 for some reason so much. It's just the aesthetic of the game's what got me in. My father told me he loved it so much, and I was just wondering why he even liked the game at first, because I hated the game at first when I played it. I didn't want to try and play it. I skipped it. I went to go straight to Dark Souls 1 again, just to make, because I played in reverse, because I remember playing Dark Souls 3 for the first time, because my dad thought it'd be easier for me to get into, too early on, so I thought I'd play Dark Souls 3. I got through most of it, and then, yeah, after that I really enjoyed it, and I was like, yeah, I'm playing more of it, and then that's why I met you guys, I guess, in 2019. I think it was a Dark Souls specifically, I think it was. I remember like meeting you guys as an invader, and I chilled down with you guys. I think it was something like that. You guys were like doing like invading and stuff like behind Pontiff's area, I think it was.
I think this was before I joined in.
Yeti. That was your gamer tag back then.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Wasn't it that you saw my stream?
Yeah, I saw your stream, I jumped in, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and invade you.
And that's what it was, like, and that's how, like,
I invaded you guys.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like you, like, letting me in the water. I think I just invaded you accidentally in general, when I was just watching a stream. I wasn't expecting to be able to invade you, because I was, like, a really high level.
What was the gamer tag you had? Something Yeti?
Michael Bay. Yeah. It was, like, Michael Bay or whatever with my thing.
No, it was
because I was like, I made really funny like jokes about Michael Bay being like a director, so I made my name is Michael Bay.
Well,
because I thought he was terrible at making fur.
What was your gamer tag? It was Yeti something, or that's what
it was Yeti Crimson 21.
Yeti Crimson, that's what it was. Okay, that's.
Yeah, Yeti Crimson 21.
Why do I remember that?
Huh?
Why do I remember this?
I don't know. That was only 2019 when I changed my name like a year later or two. It was like 2020 or 2021 when I changed my name. It was definitely before 2021 actually. It was definitely 2020.
Yeah, because the way that I met the group was by Gold. He invited me into it.
Yep.
And I've been here ever since.
Gold I definitely met in Dark Souls 3. Probably in the ring city.
Yeah, probably.
Probably in the ring city. Ring inner wall to be precise.
God, he was God. I created a monster when I introduced him into Dark Souls. I realized how much mistake I made.
Oh, I miss running through Dark Souls 3 with Gold. Like, he's
the
group now. It was so
just the insanity he brings out.
What I miss the most, like, that we used to do was when the group was first formed, and we would just like ambush people in the ring inner wall by the elevator, by the bonfire elevator.
But now people have gotten a little bit more clever. Now it isn't really newer players going into it; it's more older players who have played it more, so they understand what tactics, players will use.
Depends on the level of character that you have, though.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I was like over leveled as hell when I met you guys too, because I was like level 367, and I broke my character because I kept doing soul duping as a thing, because that's like I was like I just want to make myself as like a boss, like literally. I was just like, because I was younger and I was a bit more foolish back then, so I was like, I wanted to make myself just overpowered as hell back then, and I made my character like level 300. So now I want to like restart and play with like a proper like max level, like not max level, but like 125 character or something like that. Because it felt too easy to me whenever I was at level 360, whatever it was. Made my games too easy.
Max level. Good,
So what?
Was that max level?
No, max level was like 800 something like that.
For what?
For Dark Souls 3.
Oh, 900? That can't be.
Something like that.
No, like
I think it was like it's gotta be like 700.
It's close to 800.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
you
I
can
haven't.
actually level up like that high in Dark Souls.
Yeah, if you just do
I
the
think
easiest way.
the max level cap is 863.
Yeah, and you need to do this one grind route if you don't want to do the soul glitch thing, where you can actually just do like a soul grind thing for like 182 days, and then you can get that many souls, and that's enough to just get you to that level. I'm like, what? That sounds crazy. So you just have to like keep playing Dark Souls every day just to do this stupid rinse and repeat grind for that level.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And because if you don't have the access to multiplayer, and that's probably the reason why most people do that. If you want to get to the max level of that multiplayer, so that makes sense. And I feel bad for players that just make themselves suffer in general just to go to that level. Where the hell am I in Dark Souls 3? Oh, what is my fashion? That is some really weird fashion.
What am I doing? Whoa, wait a minute.
I was like, what am I wearing?
What am I wearing?
Yeah. We've all had those moments. Like, what was I thinking? I don't know.
I have not switched anything out with this character because it just looks good. It's too good.
I'm not weird.
Is this the shield of one? This is the shield of one.
Off my face.
I think in Dark Souls 2, this was like the only shield I used. Was the shield of one.
I actually kind of like this look. Actually, actually. Dang. Enjoy using magic. I've always been